So today I'm gonna go ahead and clean out our big bus. I'll show you what we got going on here, because this will be the interior build that'll be on the channel. It's something that I've done, so I'm putting it up on the channel. So let me swap you around and show you the inside of this big bus. So here we are. She's all spray foamed, all the electrical ran, one side of the wall is done. But when we had the house sided, they said that I could keep all the siding material, so I just threw it in the bus real quick. So now I am about to clean all this stuff out. And then once I get all this cleaned out, then I'll go through and I'll show you stuff. I've already got the plug out. I've already got all my electrical boxes in. I think today I'm gonna run power out to it, because I need to get AC in this because it's really hot, even though it is spray foamed, and it is spray foamed underneath the subflooring. So this thing is pretty coated. So let me get to work and clean all this stuff out, and for me it'll probably be a couple hours. For you it'll probably be a couple seconds. So 6 hours later, I've got the bus all cleaned out. All that, basically from there to here. Oh, not that. Was in the bus. And that big pile of wood in front of the little bus. All right, now let me show you the inside. So this is the view you had earlier today. So now let me hop up in there. Well, to be fair, I did take an hour to run the 50 amp RV plug. So this will plug into that guy right there. It's a twist lock. So now let me show you the inside. So this is the front entrance. I did put an RV door on. I got rid of the big school bus door. So you open it up. I had to rebuild all those stairs. It is a DT466E with an Allison transmission, so it's underneath there. So here we are. Like I said, it's all spray foamed. All these wires that are hanging down was for the 12 volt lighting system, because we did actually plan on driving this and going places. But as life turns out, the boys wasn't really interested in it anymore, so it just kind of got parked. But now, all these 12 volts, I got to switch these over to 120 volt. So they're only, they're only a 2 wire, and I need to change it all to 3 wire. But anyway, so let me stand back here. So there's the whole side, down, and then down, and right to here. So I sheeted the whole bus on the outside, removed all the windows because they were all leaking very badly. And these are all RV windows. So there are emergency windows too. So you unhook these on both sides, and then that whole window will tilt up. And it also has the sliders like that with screens. So this area right here, was going to be the kitchen. And then over here was just going to be like a big couch or seating arrangement here. And then as you walk back, so the very back to about here, these are wheel humps right here for the back. So this whole area was going to be master, right? And then over on this side right here where the hump is, and out a little bit to about that line right there. It's hard for me to explain this, but that was going to be bathroom, composting, toilet, and then right there was going to be the shower, because underneath this side is a big storage compartment, and that was going to be for the water, for the gray water for that. But yep, all the emergency hatches still work. They do not leak. They're all closed up. And then right there is the 50 amp panel, and these are all 110 volt stuff that goes out. This is a main breaker for that, and then it comes in right there. But yeah, and these are all the original pieces that would go along there with the metal roof, would tuck up underneath there. And those I painted all the same color as the outside, and I have all the ones for this side that are also painted. So there it is. Oh, and that's that down there is a refrigerator that I picked up off Marketplace. It gets cold, but it's not like, I mean, I wouldn't leave like a cold, you know, I wouldn't leave milk in it, I guess. But yeah, so that's all there. I mean, it gets cold, but it doesn't get like ice cold, if that makes sense. But I took it all apart, took it into work, and I painted it all the same teal as everything else. So probably what we'll do now that it's pretty much parked right here, meaning that it is parked right here, we just have to move it back another 4 feet. So it'll give me better entrance in and out on that side, and then it'll put the walkway like right with this little steps that I'm going to be making over there. But this whole front right here will be covered, obviously. But we do have we don't have them in there now, but a bird's nest. They must have flew in from right there, because that's the only access in and out is right there, and that's actually the engine. That cover goes right there, right? So yeah, let me swap you around here. So that is our bus. This bus's plans are to basically, it's going to be when my wife does yoga retreats, what have you, her clients, because sometimes it's a weekend, sometimes it's a whole week. But this area is going to be a place for them to stay, right? So they can stay here on premise versus going to a hotel or anything that's away, right? That's kind of like our thought on this right now. I'm not going to sell it because I really like this bus. I got a lot of good times on this bus from everything else that I've done. I did all the conversions over on the exterior. It took me a total of 1.5 years to do all the outside stuff, repaired all the floor, rust, basically that whole section in front of the wheel wells to this second board has all been replaced, fixed. All up over there by the engine bay, just on the back side of the cover. That was gone, so I had to fix that. Like I said, I'll probably start migrating over videos from my other YouTube channel, which is the Skoolie conversion, but I haven't posted on that in probably 5-6 years. So I'm going to start migrating things over to there. I may put a video over there of this video over there, just so people will know where to go, because I do have like 500 and some subscribers over on that side, even though I'm not active, but that's great. So anyway, I went down to Home Depot to be able to purchase some 6.3 with a ground, but it has to be special because I'm making the extension cord. But it has to be special wiring. It's got to be basically waterproof wiring. So what do they call it? SOA wiring. They did not have it. So I ordered it from Amazon, basically an RV extension cord, 50 amp. It should be here tomorrow morning early with a surge protector, so I can plug it in there with the surge protector, run it in here, plug it in, and I should have 110 in here. So it's important for me to get 110 in here and to clean all this out, because the very first thing, well, this was the very first thing, right? The second most important thing is to put AC in here. So to make it comfortable for everyone that stays here or whatever, I don't think I'm gonna get like a split unit or anything like that. This is a little over 250 square feet if you were to figure out the square footage. So I can pick up a window unit, either put it up above right there where it says TV, because that was where our TV was gonna go. I can put it right there because the plug's right there for 110, and just pop a hole up in there and then slide it in there. And I am flat front, so I don't have to worry about like the water draining and then just making the whole front end all ugly from the algae that builds up in these things. It does have an entire roof rack system up above. I was going to put solar on the top. I do have 2 solar panels, but I never got any of the charging stuff or whatever. We ended up moving a couple times. So that up there is probably going to serve as a sun deck, right? So you can either get to it through these 2 portals up above, or I may, since it's stationary, put up some sort of like ladder stair system in the front of this or on the side off the deck, so people can just walk up there and then hang out up top if they want, right? I mean, why not? But anyway, so we'll be back in the morning on this to finish up the electrical side of it, and then that's probably going to be it for this little video, a little short, sweet introduction to the bus. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can put in some pictures and stuff like that somewhere in here of some progress stuff, because yeah, I painted this whole thing outside in 3 stages. It was awesome. I mean, I really had a fun time with this. Anyway, so we will catch you in the morning. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. Actually, it's around 8 in the morning. My RV extension cord, which is a 6'3" with a ground wire, 30 feet, got delivered first thing this morning. I'm still waiting for the surge protector. But anyway, so I had to change the plug on the end of the extension cord because mine is a twist lock. on the bus, and that was just two generics, 4-prong on each side for 50 amp 50 amp plug. The difference was night and day, just adding that twist lock to the extension cord when you purchased it. I mean, it's like $60 some more for the twist lock and on the one end, and I already bought it like 2 years ago. So I bought it, I cut the one end off that would plug into the bus, and I wired in the twist lock. So we have it, the extension ran, turned on the breaker, and everything seems to work perfectly. I mean, I've only got 4 110 volt outlets in here right now. So let me swap you around and I will show you. So this one right here, this was just near the driver for like his chargers or whatever. Put a little whatever here. But I do have my battery charging, but I just do it with this. So when these two on this side glow, sorry, it's dark in here. When these two glow on this side, it means that it's wired correctly. So there's that. I'll just go through them since there's only 4. There. This one would be for like kitchen appliances. And then this one I had for the fridge. So they all work. So this is the twist plug on the outside, and then it goes into, like I was explaining yesterday, into a 50 amp with like a GFCI reset right there, and then the actual box itself. So all the wires up here in this bunch, right? Yeah, this bunch right here are not connected to anything, and that's all the 12 volt stuff. So I eventually have to bring power probably over to another box, a small one like this, and then that will be all the lights, because I'm going to convert it all over to 12 volt because that's what we're plugged into, and I'm not running solar. Okay. And on the outside, there's the big extension cord. It comes all the way up, and then it plugs into right there. Alright guys, so that's just going to be a short little sweet video on the big bus. I still have to find homes for all the stuff that I took out of the bus. But I'm probably not going to do that today. I've got a couple other things I want to work on. So anyway, thanks for jumping in here and checking out our new project build interior of our school bus. And yeah, go out and build something cool. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.